Dr. Sadhana Singh, Associate Professor, SMB Government College, Nathdwara. Last time we studied the naphthalene and its derivative naphthol. Today we will study another derivative, naphthylamine. Naphthylamine has two forms, alpha naphthylamine and beta naphthylamine. In alpha naphthylamine, the amino group attached at one carbon atom, and in beta naphthylamine, the amino group attached at two carbon atom. The synthesis of naphthylamine with naphthol, alpha or beta naphthol react with ammonia in the presence of zinc chloride at 250 degrees centigrade. Water molecule is removed and we get the alpha naphthylamine or beta naphthylamine. Another synthesis is reduction of nitronaphthalene. If we take alpha nitronaphthalene, then in the presence of iron HCl, it is reduced. Then NO2 group is converted to NH2 group and we get the alpha naphthylamine. With beta naphthol, if beta naphthol reacts with ammonium bisulfate, high pressure and at high temperature, that is 150 degrees centigrade, then we get the beta naphthylamine. OH group converts into the NH2 group, sulfuric acid and H2O is also formed. Another reaction, it is also called the Buchrer reaction. In Buchrer reaction, we studied that beta naphthol reacts with ammonia in the presence of ammonium sulfide, high pressure and high temperature, we get the beta naphthylamine. If it is alpha naphthol, then we get alpha naphthylamine. The mechanism is like this. The beta naphthol or alpha naphthol in the presence of ammonium sulfide, get the bisulfite ion. The bisulfite ion react with beta naphthol and give the addition product. The sulfide ion add at this double bond, and this is the isomer of enol, that is keto isomer is formed. This react with ammonia. Water molecule is removed and NH2 group is attached on the same carbon where OH group is attached. It is reactive. It eliminates a water molecule. We get this ion, and in the presence of water, sulfuric acid is eliminated and we get the beta naphthylamine, and this is known as the Buchrer reaction. So these are the synthesis of naphthylamine. Properties: both are colorless solid, alpha and beta naphthylamine. In air they become red. The melting point of alpha naphthylamine is 50 degrees centigrade and of beta naphthylamine is 112 degrees centigrade. They are insoluble in water and soluble in organic solvents. Properties of alpha and beta naphthylamine, again they have two types of properties: properties of NH2 group and properties of the benzene ring. Properties of NH2 group, they are with HCl they give the salt, that is alpha or beta naphthylamine, react with HCl, give alpha or beta naphthylamine hydrochloride, that is the salt is obtained. The acetylation reaction. In acetylation reaction, alpha or beta naphthylamine react with acetyl chloride to give the acetyl derivative, that is anilide is formed and HCl is removed. It undergoes diazotization reaction. We know that the amines, the aromatic amines react with NaNO2, sodium nitrite, in the presence of HCl, that is nitrous acid, give diazonium chloride. So this alpha or beta naphthylamine, which have aromatic NH2 group attached at aromatic ring, undergoes diazotization reaction in which it reacts with sodium nitrite in the presence of HCl, that is nitrous acid, and gives naphthalene diazonium chloride, C10H7N2Cl. Naphthalene diazonium chloride is formed. This naphthalene diazonium chloride react with phenol, undergoes coupling reaction at the para position the para-pyrethromphenol, the azo group is attached, and we get the para-hydroxy azonaphthalene. This benzene diazonium chloride also reacts with copper cyanide, that is HCN. It gives the naphthyl cyanide, N2, and HCl is removed. The reduction of alpha or beta naphthylamine. The alpha naphthylamine react with hydrogen atoms in the presence of sodium and isopropyl alcohol. We get the tetrahydro alpha naphthylamine. In this, the ring which is present, which is near to the ring on which NH2 group is present, is reduced, and we get tetrahydro alpha naphthalene. But in beta naphthylamine, if we reduce it, then we get the tetrahydro naphthylamine, and in this the ring reduced on which NH2 group is present, because NH2 group on beta position, that is beta naphthylamine, is more reactive than alpha naphthylamine. So if it undergoes reduction, then beta naphthylamine, the same ring on which NH2 group is present, is reduced, and we get the tetrahydro naphthylamine. The oxidation of naphthylamine. If naphthylamine oxidize with KMnO4 in the presence of acid, they give phthalic acid, and with chromic acid they give alpha naphthaquinone. It undergoes electrophilic substitution reactions on benzene ring. It reacts with halogenation, that alpha naphthylamine react with chlorine in the presence of AlCl3. The chlorine ion attack at the para position, and we get the substitute compound 4-chloro-1-naphthylamine. If it is beta naphthylamine, then its halogenation gives 1-chloro-2-naphthylamine. The chloronium ion attack on the 1 carbon. Same with sulfonation. The alpha naphthylamine react with sulfuric acid. It gives the 1-naphthyl 4-sulfonolic acid, and if it heated, then it gives the 1-naphthyl 2-sulfonolic acid, SO3H group, on heating shifted from para to the ortho position. It also undergoes coupling reaction. The alpha naphthylamine reacts with benzene diazonium chloride, then the azo dye is formed at the para position. The coupling takes place at para position. HCl is removed, and this substitute compound azo dye is formed. With beta naphthylamine, again the azo dye is formed, and the azo group attached at the number 1 carbon. So these are the properties of naphthylamine, alpha and beta naphthylamine. They both are uses for the formation of different azo dyes. The next derivative of naphthalene is naphthaquinone. The naphthaquinone has 3 forms: the alpha naphthaquinone, the beta naphthaquinone, which is also known as 1,2-naphthaquinone, and the 2,6-naphthaquinone. The naphthaquinone can synthesize. The alpha naphthaquinone can synthesize by the oxidation of alpha naphthylamine or naphthol, alpha naphthol, or naphthalene. The alpha naphthylamine or alpha naphthol or naphthalene, if it oxidize with chromic acid, then it gives the alpha naphthaquinone. The beta naphthaquinone can obtained by the oxidation of 1-amino-2-naphthyl hydrochloride. It gives the beta naphthaquinone, and the 2,6-naphthaquinone can obtained by the oxidation of 2,6-dihydroxynaphthalene with lead oxide, and we get the 2,6-naphthaquinone. So these are the synthesis of the alpha naphthaquinone, beta naphthaquinone, and 2,6-naphthaquinone. The chemical reaction of this naphthaquinone: the alpha naphthaquinone can reduce with zinc and HCl to give 1,4-dihydroxynaphthalene. It can oxidize with nitric acid. It gives phthalic acid. If it react with ammonium hydroxide, then it gives the oxime, that is naphthaquinone oxime is formed, and it isomer which have the nitroso the nitrophenol form can also be obtained. So these are the reactions of the alpha naphthaquinone. A reaction of beta naphthaquinone is this. If beta naphthaquinone react with hypoxychloride, then it gives this addition compound in which OH and H group attached on the double bond, and this addition compound on heating the bond breaks from here and we get the carboxylic derivative. This carboxylic derivative is obtained. This carboxylic derivative on heating eliminate water molecule from OH and H here, eliminate water molecule, cyclization take place and we get the lactone. So lactone is formed by the reaction of beta naphthaquinone with hypoxychloride. So these are the properties of naphthaquinones, and this is all about the naphthalene and its derivatives. Next we will study anthracene and its derivative. Thank you.